YouTube, what is crack-a-lack? And Scott from SemiPro here, and today we are talking about the Milwaukee Bucks. Obviously, this team has hella expectations. They've got the reigning MVP in Giannis Antetokounmpo, might win it again this season, if they even do that. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. They've got another all-star in KHRIS Middleton. They've got hella shooters. They've got one of the best coaches in the league. People expect this team to win, and they expect them to win now. I think they can. I'm not saying they will, but I think they can, and in this video, we are going to break down the 5 solid reasons why the Bucks can win the title in 2020 and dethrone the Lakers and the Clippers as the 2 Goliaths in the NBA. Yes, Giannis. I don't even really think I need to go too far into how great Giannis is, but he can do this. He can do that. And he can do this. No, I'm just playing. That was all I had. I'm not going to play too many clips. That would just make the video too long. Defense in the NBA isn't the best it's ever been, but we do have the best athletes. It's just that the intensity and the effort doesn't always match up. But the Bucks, they don't care about that because their defense is top notch. Not only are they one of the best defensive teams in the league right now, but they're actually a historically great defensive team. Adjusted for the overall scoring environment, the Bucks have the 3rd best defense ever, allowing 8.5 fewer points per 100 possessions than the league average. This is important because I think offense is going to come at a premium with players being rusty after this long delay, so the team that can clamp up the best is going to be able to create a lot of separation. The regular season stats may not reflect it, but Milwaukee is a really good shooting team, and they actually might be the best shooting team in the Eastern Conference. They have tons of snipers around Giannis, Eric Bledsoe, KHRIS Middleton, Marvin Williams, Wes Matthews, Kyle Korver, George Hill. The list goes on and on. This Bucks team has done a great job putting shooters around Giannis, which is very important because Giannis is the type of player who needs his space to operate, but if he gets defended and he can't get his shot off, as long as you have shooters around him to operate and knock down their open shots, their offense is always going to be clicking at a high level. Listen, I like the Celtics, I like the Raptors, I like the Heat, I like a lot of teams in this Eastern Conference, and I wouldn't be surprised if any of them ended up making it to the NBA Finals, but I do think the Bucks have the upper hand simply because of Giannis. He is always going to be the best player on the court, no matter who they play in the Eastern Conference. Giannis is dominant, he is far and away the best player in the conference, and unless the Heat or the Celtics or some team can carry over their regular season recipe into the postseason, which I don't think is that likely, Giannis is going to rip through these teams. I think he's about ready to take that next step, just like LeBron did at around the same age, and become ready to will his team to a finals. It is time for Giannis to do that. Enough excuses, enough playing around, enough development. It's time for Giannis to rip through. The Bucks are very lucky that they're not in the Western Conference because they get to avoid LeBron, avoid Kawhi, avoid AD until potentially the finals. So Giannis really doesn't have a worthy foe to match up one-on-one against him. He has no excuses here. Middleton, to me, is the secret weapon of this Bucks team. Yes, he's an all-star. Yes, people know he's good, but I don't know if people realize just how valuable he is as a second option in the NBA. He can play great defense, provides amazing perimeter shooting, can take over games when Giannis is being doubled, and is a proven playoff performer. And I know a lot of you are probably going to turn off the video after I say this, but he's, to me, undisputedly a better second option than Paul George. He's a better shooter, is more efficient, a better rebounder, a very similar defender. KHRIS Middleton is a much better second option than Paul George. I'm not saying he's better, but as far as a sidekick and a guy you want playing next to one of the best players in the world, KHRIS Middleton is as good as it gets because he can do it all, as well as take over when his number is called. We've seen him do it before against Boston. We've seen him do it before against Toronto. Middleton comes to play, and he is a proven playoff performer. Okay, so those are my 5 reasons why Milwaukee could and should win the NBA Finals this season. I think this team needs to win it. They have all the expectations, they have all the pieces, and it's time for Giannis to assert himself as a winner. He's coming of age. It's time for him to rip his way through the Eastern Conference just like LeBron did. I know he can do it. I think he can do it, and I'm sure as hell ready to watch it. This Bucks team is going to be really exciting. I think they're better than people are giving them credit for. They're dominant defensively, very well coached, have one of the best players in the NBA, in my opinion, the second best sidekick. I love this Bucks team. I don't know if they can beat the Clippers or the Lakers, but if you're a Bucks fan, do not have your expectations any lower than making the NBA Finals. If you enjoyed this video though, click the thumbs up button. It really does help us out a lot. And if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button, man. You've been watching this video for this long already. Might as well click the subscribe button. We post awesome, entertaining, fun sports content every single day. NFL, NBA, MLB, college sports, anything sports related you want, we have here. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for spending a few minutes of your day with me. Make sure to come back to the channel. Again, we have awesome sports content here every single day. What are you doing not subscribing? Have a blessed rest of your day.